God damn, God bless this man. Somebody had to say it.
So we have spent $30 trillion on the social welfare system since 1965. Black people are poorer, and the single motherhood went from 25% to now 75 to 80%. So the more money we've spent on black America, the less fathers we have, because black women divorced black men and married the government.
So here's the problem with that, is that the government wanted the black man out of the house because women were getting government assistance and the man couldn't be in the house. They used to have to sneak the man to be in the house, right? So here's what I go back to saying all the time, is that we got to create our own. We got to create our own. We got to create our own everything, right? So now, if you got the government giving women Section 8, food stamps, Medicaid, paying the rent, paying for the school, you don't need a man, right? And then what happens to the men? The men feel like, well, women don't need me, so I'm not going to go to college. I'm not going to get a job. I'm going to just hang out, on the street. Now, I'm not saying this is all men, right? I'm going to hang out in the street. I'm going to smoke weed. I'm going to end up, doing something that's going to, put me in jail, right? So there was something called the war on drugs. The war on drugs, which really meant the war on black men. And this was in the 80s. I remember going to school, watching commercials saying the war on drugs, don't do drugs. Yeah, they had the egg and the egg was frying. This is your brain on drugs. But it was really the war on black men and black women. We should have stood up for our black men, because building wealth is a black man and a black woman building together and staying together and taking up for one another. So we can continue to blame the government. Women, black women married the government and divorced black men. And this is why, we don't have enough marriages, in the black community, blah, 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 blah. We can say all that. But now that we know, what are we going to do? Are we going to keep shacking up? We're going to keep being a single mom? We're going to keep doing dumb shit to go to jail? What are we going to do? It's like at some point, when is enough enough? We're already 455 years behind everybody. It's like, when is enough enough? When do we start giving a damn? I've been married 16 years, so I give a damn about my black man. I give a damn about my black kids, right? And I want to be an inspiration for more people, more black women, right? Because black women have the mindset of, oh, I don't need a man. They independent. They got all the degrees, right? But people that are married live long. So I want my kids to succeed. I want my black man to succeed. I want to succeed. So I'm going to be the inspiration. I'm going to be the inspiration, right? I'm going to be the inspiration for the next generation, right? When I tell people I've been married 16 years, I've been with my husband almost 25 years, they be like, what? In 2025? You don't even hear that no more, right? So I'm breaking that generational curse. And then money. A lot of marriages break up because of money. A lot of relationships break up because of money. Me and my husband talk about money all the time. Me and my kids talk about money all the time. Me and my husband invest. We got houses together. I'm living proof that you don't need the government to live on Section 8. And women, we do need a man. We do need a man. You had kids with him, right? You had to, in order for you to have kids, you had to have a man. So you needed a man for that, right? So again, black women, we have to build our black men. Black men, we got to build our black, black women. And I'm an advocate for women and children, right? The most vulnerable, right? And then now we have a lot of black men with mental health issues because, again, the system has literally tore us apart completely. We don't trust each other. We don't want to be around each other. We just want to turn up to smoke weed and drink. We don't trust each other. We don't want to start businesses together. And I'm not saying everybody, because I know some successful black families that came together and now they're building their wealth. All right. But 90% of the black family, guys, is broken. Just 90% of it. Black mothers beating up their black daughters beating up, their siblings and their sister. Like, it's too much toxicity. And yes, we can keep saying the white man. We could keep saying the white man is doing this and the white man is doing that. And the white man. So what about the black man? What are you going to do? What about the black woman? What are you going to do? What about the black child? How can we help them? It hurts my heart. It breaks my heart. It just breaks my heart that we don't believe in each other, and that, we trying to get ahead and we just not doing enough. We helping everybody else get ahead. Louis Vuitton and Gucci and Rolex and all that, Mercedes, they all getting ahead. And we just keep going backwards, year after year after year after year after year. Dr. Umar talks about this. We got to start, friends. We got to start loving on our women. We got to start loving on our men. We got to start loving on our children. We got to start loving on ourselves. I saw a video on TikTok. The mother ripped the stick off the wall and beat the shit out of her daughter because she wanted her out over a dog. A dog? You couldn't just say, get the dog out? Why had to be a whole thing? But the mother's hurt. The mother probably ain't got a man. The mother was probably broke. She's broken. She's confused. So the closest person is your daughter to take it out on. My mother, she called the cops on me, tried to destroy my marriage, tried to turn my kids against me because she's hurt. Hurt people. Misery likes company, right? So I'm breaking that curse. I'm not mad at my kids. I'm healing myself. My heart, I don't want no bitterness in my heart. I don't want no bitterness in my mind. I don't want no bitterness in my body, my bitterness in my feet, hands, nothing, eyes, teeth. I don't want bitterness nowhere, right? So I'm building my spirituality in God. I'm loving me more. I'm loving my husband more. I'm loving my children more. And I'm loving my people more. But I'm just one person. We need more people doing the work. So follow me, guys, everywhere at Coach Tanisha Marie. And make sure you guys get the book on Amazon. See you guys soon.